Hello, morning, YouTube. We're gonna try to upload one that I finished today. This is my second season 5 seed, and we'll see how it goes. Red bell peppers have more nutrition than orange, yellow, and green ones. They spend longer in the ground absorbing nutrients. Oh, is the tracker not on screen yet? Here, I have to click the button. Okay, now it should. There we go. All right. Give your thoughts, YouTube. Is the color red? What is this? Pepper can both be a bad guy and a highly nutritious food. Which one do you think I am? Am I a bad guy or a highly nutritious food? Thoughts in the comments. 3, 2, 1, go. Do not have. I actually don't have any. Okay. Why can't be both? God. Okay. Boy, oh jeez. Are there any Phil enjoyers in the chat room? Majin Phil enjoyers. I saw he did a couple. It was like this is a couple days ago at this point. I saw he did his first solo seed. Curious as to how that went. If anybody knows, if there are any knowers. Are these Majin settings? No. I just asked about Phil. These are the competitive settings. This is season 5. Hello, Dreyer. Welcome to the stream. I went to the wrong warp again. There was some tiny slander. Oh. His helm needed Diddy. Oh, God. Listen. Sometimes you gotta get thrown in the fire, okay? A free coconut gun. Yay. Yay! I guess I'm going here first? I'll have to go back and watch that VOD. I'm interested to see how that seed went for him. I hope he randomized the music. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being a vanilla music fan. Nothing wrong with it. Okay. Starting off. Oh, we're starting off with this, huh? Okay. You know what to do. Chunky, are you ready? Chunky's ready. Thank you. Good job, Chunky. Ow. Pepperin his not bits. How dare you call saluting for the national anthem a bit? Are you not a patriot? What am I walking in here for? Oh, I guess that's the reason why I'm walking in here. What? What about Japes? You think the race mods will let you pause the timer? They better. I'll file a grievance if they don't. You kidding me? Is there another term for bits? I've never heard that before. That's the first time I've ever heard that. Not that I'm disagreeing with you. It's just I've never heard that term before. Speaking of japes. 1-8 DK Diddy. Make sure I did that right. I'm trying to get a little bit better of how quickly I type these hints, because you got those people in the competitive scene that just like they basically don't even, they effectively don't even write them down. They just like look at them and then basically just try to remember from nothing. What's up, Sarah? Morning. Not seen japes yet. Okay, now, again, this is the point where I gotta start remembering where are some of these during breaks or when shopping. I mean, yeah, but you still need to like remember what they said as you're doing those things, right? That's hard to do. Especially if you're stupid like me. 5-door temple Kongs. Eh. Kong. Where are you? Caves. Okay. All right, she's here somewhere. You don't remember all 35 hints? I know, right? Exactly. How could you not remember? You're like, I'm not gonna remember that shit. You kidding me? 1, 3, 3, 4. Oh boy, I wonder what's there. I bet it's climbing. Fuck out. I have no lanky coins. We know that candy is there. Outer aisles, I saw a clear vial there. Could be in here. Ooh. Yep. Wow. Okay. Hooray! Is there anything for the streak? Alright, cool. Shopkeeper was... I got chunky. Shopkeeper was nice and easy. Not have barrels. I don't have any training moves other than one I started with. Can I get into, please grab that. Can I reach this with Chunky. I actually don't know what is considered in logic for this hint door. Like this one over here on the 4 pad. I guess no, because you could like theoretically drop down with anybody, right? I'm imagining it just takes into account that you can drop on top of it, even though it's kind of cursed to do so. Like I just did. I ain't reading all that. Okay. I felt pretty okay about that caves routing. We got most of the info out of it. In fact, I think we got all the info. Did we get all the info? Yeah, we got it. Okay, cool. That took, what, less than 7-ish minutes? And I had to do double check this. Yeah, here's a blueprint. Rocket Barrel is what the vanilla game expects since it's Diddy behind items behind the warp. Sure, yeah. Well, I mean, I think in vanilla, you're expected to get one of the warps that way, and then probably get the other one. You need to get the other one with Tiny, because that's where the other one is. It's locked behind Tiny. What's up, Trickums? Morning. Okay, so probably gonna end up with climbing on the exterior. How was the bloop qual? Not great, OJN. I definitely did not play well. I didn't play well, but I also got in like a level of unlucky that I don't think many other people did. I got absolutely owned by terrible like day 1 luck. I got owned by needing a telescope and I couldn't get it to spawn. A lot of, you know, some of it was in my control. A lot of it wasn't. Case in point being, I did a salty run back of the qual the next day, like the very, very next day, when I woke up that morning, and I got a 1 hour better time. Like just casually got I just busted out a time that was an hour better than what I did. So, case in point about how unlucky I got. Which is why we are going to be practicing quite a bit. Dingus, thank you for the 30. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Sandbagging my seat. Yeah, totally. That's totally what I'm doing. Yeah. I went the wrong way. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. I wasn't the only one that got unlucky. I think I was the only one that got unlucky for as long as I did. With me just not being able to get, so I had a run early on that I maybe could have finished and gotten a better time. It's obviously like, you can't really know that easily. I'm trying to remember. I think there's one on top. It's tough to like project if I would have gotten a better time or not. But then I think I had like a solid maybe hour to an hour and a half of just early day 1 through day 4 resets, where I either didn't get garage on day 1, or I couldn't get chest power, or I had a really shitty, like, I don't know. It was tough. Like, after that first reset, I spent a lot of time just getting owned by the video game. Case in point being, I did one single no reset the next morning and got a time that was an hour better. I think I get this hint door. And try. You do this. How would you do this? Try. That's not close enough? Come on, game. Trying to do like a long jump. Ow. Really? That's not gonna work? I'm sure there's some tech. I'm almost certain there is. Hear me out if we start right now. Okay. We'll do that. Ow. That. Is this a race? No, it's not a race. Yeah, if there's... I'm not racing anybody. There's no async or anything like that. Yeah, if there's tech, please feel free. Please feel free to share. You can jump from above. Okay. I love that concept, but we'll try it. Mostly potion counts. It was weird. Things seemed fine. If we start right now. I haven't looked at the shop yet, right? Missed a bean bet? No, we didn't do a bean bet. I jumped in kind of quickly. Shops so far have been... I want to try to get as many things that I can. From near the full back of the clock on the right side. So if I'm facing the front of the clock where the switches are, I go around to the right. Is that what you're saying? Where'd he go? Oh, baby. We're getting blueprints. Ow. I'll land there. Do I... I'm gonna do chunky metal. Chunky's metal is effectively sphere 0 in these settings, because all you gotta do is go up here and then fall down. So I feel like it's probably one that you should get most of the time. Now is Lanky's. I guess you could go backwards from Altree. That was like a coyote there when I just did. And swing across, fine. Honestly, I probably should have just jumped down to the bottom. This is definitely like the slowest way to do this. That was not fast. Let's kill this guy. Ooh, okay. Got peanuts. I probably should have checked to see if the Diddy barrel had anything. I honestly probably a call to make. All right, let's do this. Let's do this strat. See if I can time this up. Be like here, probably here. There we go. Yeah. Okay, that's free. You just got to know the spot for it. So we know it's. Yeah, that's free. Now I assume that is not. Well, I feel like given the fact that it's that easy. Okay, so Lanky's is also Sphere Zero. Lanky's metal. Please touch that thing. Probably a one-way collision, if I had to guess. Yeah. Let's go check the boss. Since we're here. That's why I'm checking bosses. Pretty sure all force metals are Sphere Zero. Enough just DK bananas laying around? Well, let's see. How many tiny bananas are just free? That's 10. However many are around the anthill. There's 17 in the moat. You at least have 27. No, Tiny's is probably Sphere Zero. Yeah, Tiny's is probably Sphere Zero. Donkey's is the one I'm not sure about. Donkey's is the one I'm not entirely sure about. No, because you could just fall down through the middle of the mushroom over and over again. Yeah, you could just fall down through the middle of the mushroom. Yeah. It's annoying, but technically doable. You could just continuously climb up to the top and jump down through the center. So yeah. Okay. So Aztec. Okay, so I'm probably going to be getting key 5 first. Key 5 is just going to be free. Feeling like key 5 is just going to be free somewhere. Underwater, Chunky. Yeah. Free key 5. Bunch of shit for Aztec shops. I'm actually gonna grab these. Thank you. I understand. Yes, I know I could just be on guard, but I just want to grab the fucking things. Thank you. That was definitely sunk cost fallacy there. I was like, yeah, I'll surely be able to just pick these up with Lanky and not have to swap to on guard. Oops. And I immediately got a fucking... All right. Now we're gonna come here. Is fun. There he is. Have fun. Died. Ooh. Okay, that's where Candy was. I've not seen anything in a candy shop yet. Debatable if I should have done like cave lobbies first. Opposed to coming here, since I don't have fairy camera. Ouch. I don't have a single Kong hint yet. 24 minutes in, that's problematic. Really think we're just blindly, not blindly, but we're definitely just searching for this key 5. $2, Bob. $2. I guess we could also be looking for key 4. I guess it's not guaranteed that it's key 5. Although forest exterior, no. No, it is probably 4. It's probably key 4. Probably. Oh, I have no way of dealing with him at all. Yeah, we just have to tank this. Yeah, that's just gonna have to be what happens. And I can't punch now. Yay! All right, so how was everyone else's weekend? How's everybody doing while we wait? There we go. Yeah, just a casual 30-second time loss because of what button he turned off. Damn! Damn! What is the play now? I fainted this weekend. Huh? It's actually insanely punishing. That moment there, yeah, that was pretty punishing. That was rough. Water is high, so I should be able to grab these. Okay, door is on the ship itself, I remember. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Dude, so much SMRPG. Fuck, I can't. Hold on. What is that over there? Hear me out. What's up, Andy? Gamers, I think I think next week we start derusting. I think next week we return to bunt resets. I think. I don't know when. And it's not guaranteed. But after watching Barrel do a run, or a couple runs, definitely think it might be time. Okay. Got a grape shooter. That's our way to get into the... Might be 5. Okay, so this is key 5. What did you miss? Not too much. The seed's been pretty straightforward so far. Again, we're kind of just feeling out, like, you know, what do you want your hint routing to be? Kind of what you want your opening plays to be. Lunch. Give him FOMO by having his friends do runs. Listen, they always do it on days I can. They always do it on days where I either have other plans or they do that. Barrel and Spike will do that thing where they're just like, I'm just gonna finish no matter what. It's like, gamers, I can't commit to that. If there's one person walking the face of this earth that I would hope has built up a cachet that they don't have to finish every single low level run they start, I would hope that it would be me. You know, I don't know. I feel like I've earned that. Silent with the 4 years as a moderator. Holy. What's up, Saucy? Morning. You can commit to finishing no matter what with an asterisk. What's the asterisk? What's up, Gassy? Morning. What is the asterisk? You can quit whenever you want? All right, well, fair. That is the asterisk. Yeah, I could just quit whenever I want. That 20 GBs already? God dang. We have no instruments, which is problematic. Haha. I think I'm probably just gonna end up dumping blueprints to do that. The call yesterday, I had to hop on afternoon to absolute garbage. Oh, I saw you talking about that, Andy. Hello, game. Ooh. Okay. Where does the game want me to go first? Here? Yes. Yes. Yes, good. Yes. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. I think... I feel like... Yeah, this just puts all this into logic. Odd. Battle crowns will be required. Mike Champ not beating the allegations as a secret race mod or as a secret dev person guy race thing. I don't know. Surely you can make that jump. Also, perp. Surely you can make this. Nice. Okay. Okay, let me just drop down. No, I'm not. I'm not. New bowling shirt. Dinky. Oh, dude, that chick's hinted at. Why? Why? Hate that stupid check. Where is this hint again? Where? The one pad. Oh, it's up here. The 10 Revan Seed Shuffler. That's too much. I don't think I'd survive that. Can you not? Are you kidding me? All right. Can I reach this? Does not appear so. Ooh, wait. Hold. Boom. Bang. Now, I certainly don't think Donkey or Chunky could make it, but at least Lanky can make it. Lanky being able to make it is at least something. So you can do that with at least 3 of the Kongs. Bean! Oh my god, it's the bean! Oh my god! Oh, I guess. Game, please. Believers win. Can you imagine if I just like opened up a bean prediction after I find it? That would be toxic. That would be truly toxic behavior.
Funny.
Do I go in there to... Oh, there's no crate. Never escape. Room. Ah. Huh. Interesting. What it's talking about? Hopefully not. That would be sad. He's so far away. Okay. This dude walked so far over here. I missed the bean shaking my head. Right. OJN, I am definitely an enjoyer of the shaking my head, my damn head. Saying that to people. So I'm glad that someone else appreciates it. I just gonna get this move out of logic? Do I give a heck? I don't think I give a heck. I don't think I give a heck at all. I'm gonna do it. It happened. Why? I had to do this twice in the first one. Why do we keep off? Are there other mini games that are enabled? I don't believe so. It doesn't feel like it. I'm stupid. Used to be good at this. What happened? Ah. One more. It's fine. Ah. What a good move to find in that plot, in that spot. What a good move to find. Thanks, I hate it. Wow. Just give me tiny, dog. Just give me tiny. Right here. What's up, Otter Fiend? What hints have I not got? Oh, I need to go. I need to go over to. Yeah. I don't know if there's been any. There's definitely been blueprints I have not gotten. There was one in. Fuck. There was one in Galleon Lanky two-door ship that I could have gotten. That I didn't get. But there's at least one that I know of. Forgot about this. You should do this. Here. Ooh, fairy camera. Hold on. Dude, why are these the only two mini games? Why? Why are these the only two mini games that show up? Do I have something on that I shouldn't have on? These are the only two mini games that have shown up in both seeds I've done. What is happening? Only Kremlin Kosh? I don't... Something might be off with the minigames. Where you going, buddy? almost stopped in a really bad spot. Oh, the controller snap. I flicked the control stick too hard and I fell down into hole.
I fell down.
Uh-oh. My dude got confused. I put him in the brain destroyer. I'm just gonna take it. I normally don't like taking the hammer, but no, I don't use D-pad. Do people use D-pad for DK Arcade? That's the first I've ever heard of that. This is horrible fireball RNG that I've gotten. You can? Really? I've never heard of that. All right. Esther. Fairy camera. Ew. That's how I played on NES as a kid. Let me actually mark that I need. I am musically inclined, true. Have Brotherman, at the very least, it's nothing. These. The same thing. I eat a lot of beans. I don't eat that many beans. I'm newer to the whole bean thing. I'm only a couple like weeks into my, you know, my bean era. You know? Really? I'm a bean leaver now? Listen, I've always been bean agnostic. I never had any strong opinions. Ever. Wow, this entire seed's just locked by blueprints. Who would have thought? This entire siege just locked behind having Tiny. My God. Apes Forest lobby for... Yeah. Okay. That's my fairy camera. All but certainly, that is my fairy camera. Yeah. That's right, no bits. True. I wonder if you can get that hint door before this cutscene. And if it breaks anything. Wonder if that would break anything. Feel like it might if you try to overlap the cutscenes. No bits, no bitches. My God. You're right. Fuck. It's like being maidenless, except you're... Never mind. Never mind. I'm not finishing that thought. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. You didn't hear shit. You didn't hear anything. That's nothing. Deep Stormy Tunnel. Did I not do everything there? Oh no, there's a guy, the other guy that I don't have access to. Spoon, I heard Kuiper is maidenless. Spoon, thank you for the 21 months of Prime. Man. What a bold entrance. Ow. Spoon, thank you for the 21 months of Prime. Thank you, thank you. No! Fuck! Why are all the shitty moves required? God damn it. Fuck! How we doing? We're doing all right. My second season 5 seed. Once again, similar to how the first one went, it looks like I need every move to beat the game. So that's fun. Very fun, very cool. Very cool and very fun. As you do. Basically a blackout game. I really just need 2 more blueprints with literally anybody. Well, not anybody. It needs to be chunky or lanky. And I know where 1 lanky blueprint is. The tiny one, no! I don't want a tiny. Whatever. Go over here, take a picture of this. Outer Isles is past the key 1. See what this is. Great. Hooray! What could that be talking about? I wonder. Where am I going? I'm going... No, not here. Here. Oh, here, let me do this. I forbore. I don't know if the fairy's still flying around after you break it out of the box. I don't think it is. What's this seed done that's been funny? Oh, it is, okay. Really just not giving me the stuff that I've wanted when I've asked for it. Really? Also, I need blueprints. I need 2 more blueprints to get Tiny, and then Tiny locks like the rest of the game. As usual. Forgot that box. I already broke the box open. I broke it earlier. I came here without fairy camera. Keep up, Otter Fiend. Keep up. Keep up. Just saw some of the SGDQ runs that you were the host for, and I wanted to say great. Yo, thanks, Bones. Appreciate that. Morning. Welcome on in. I'm glad you enjoyed them. I also enjoyed them. I think I did an adequate job. There were some things, like going back and watching them, that I'm kind of like, eh. But I am pretty critical of myself when it comes to like anything performance based. But thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words. That's a blueprint. Okay, we need that. I don't really get it. So the thing is, Spoon, is I don't really get anxiety. I don't know how to really describe it. I get like, I almost get like antsy. Like and I know people are like, that's anxiety. No, I more so like, I just want to like do it. I just want to like start, right? I'm not like necessarily nervous as much as I get like impatient, I think is my problem. Oh, you're making a dick joke? See, it wasn't a very good joke. So I just thought that you were being sincere. You know, if you were a little funnier, Spoon, it would have worked. You know. Shit, you're right. How you get better though? But yeah, I always have a blast hosting for GDQ. It is quite possibly one of my favorite things to do. Quite possibly. Just being involved with GDQ in general is one of my favorite things to do in any capacity. I talked about it in the recap stream I did. The host coordinators that we have, Savage Octagon, Happy by 3, and JPEG, they are wonderful. They make it so much easier on us, and they make it so much less stressful. They make it so like they're so easy to work with and work for. They're incredibly supportive. Like, behind every great host is a very, very good team of host coordinators, and the 3 of them are excellent. And they do not get the credit they deserve. So. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. This minigame so hard. I know, right? Also, Lamau had homing ammo and a hinted fucking thing. Yeah, but I definitely get impatient when it comes to like doing anything performative. And before the Elden Ring run, dude, I was I don't know if Derpy's here, but you could ask Derpy, you could ask like Spike. I was like let me rephrase it. I was a little nervous before the Elden Ring run, but that was primarily because of the incentives. I was very, very like I really hope we hit these incentives. I'm gonna be inefficient and grab this move. That was the big thing for me. Was like, dude, I really hope we hit this incentive before I get up on stage. Thank you, Necropolis. Thank you. That was a team effort to pull that whole thing together. From a production standpoint to all the incentive shit that they did. There was actually, this isn't anybody's fault, but Games Committee and production really didn't have like a lot of good guidance on how the Deathlink thing worked. This isn't like something I'm not allowed to talk about or anything like that, but originally what was going to happen was they were going to have the Deathlink thing be opened up like kind of sooner, closer to the beginning of the run, with the intent of it being able to be met at any point during the run. And I basically had to like go to the Games Committee and just be like, hey, yeah, so I'm not trying to intrude or anything like that, but like it is way more likely that they're gonna die early than later. Not to mention the fact that there is a scripted death in the first like 2 minutes. So in fairness, I think this should be opened a little sooner. And I don't know if they listened to me. I don't know if that's why they opened it when they did. Spike also talked to a couple people. It was not just me. But yeah, it was very much a, this should probably be opened. And it was, and it got met during a prize segment, which is also really cool. The prize segments actually kind of killed at this event. The prize segments were a big reason why a lot of incentives got met. I think there was like, so Elden Ring got met during a prize segment. The bonus, the 2 million happened during a prize segment. Yeah, it was great. The prize segments killed it. I'm just gonna preemptively. Well, no, you wouldn't have to like full stop to set it up. Like literally all it is Aggie just presses a button. Like the way Matt, the 5th Matt has the mod set up is Aggie could have enabled it whenever he wanted to, but just the opportunities for them to die were not, it didn't really equal, like, it was not proportionate to like the length of the run, right? They're way more likely to die in the beginning of the game than the deeper it goes. So for the incentive to like get the most value, right? You want it to be met before they start. Yeah, Game and Shout was not there for reasons that we will not discuss. But I think Bobby and Addie Joe, Ruby, I think they did a phenomenal job. Addie Joe especially, just being kind of thrust into something he had never really done before. Also, it's fucking, dude, I swear to God, if I have another back-to-back storm that knocks out my internet, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Yeah, I think they did a phenomenal job. They were really, really good. The fucking bug's in the way. Okay, it's a fairy. I was like, what the hell is that? Just give it. No, everyone does great. Everyone did a phenomenal job. Go back and get this stupid blueprint in Galleon. Silksong was fun. I just don't know a lot about that game. So like a lot of the stuff that Math was doing, I was like, I don't really know how he's doing all this stuff, but it looks cool. I was a little more in the dark about that run. And just in general what was happening in it. But it was still cool. Addy Joe still did great. You love crowd involvement. I mean, that run just screams crowd involvement, right? Holy shit, you guys hear that? Did that come through the microphone? That was very loud. Please don't knock out my power. I'm gonna cry. For those that don't know, my power never went out. My internet was out for like 14 hours on Saturday because we had a storm. And we're having another one right now. God. Be pissed. All right. Yay, we have Tiny now. Yay! All right. All right. So after this, we can go get the Way of the Horde move in Aztec. We can get this red vial, which is almost guaranteed to be required. Tiny, yay! I think this is probably faster. Actually, let me also just double check. What's up, Tater? Morning. Don't have Mini Monkey yet. Okay. Are you Rocket Barrel? Large hail. I mean, yeah, I won't be streaming by that point. I was planning on going out later in the evening. So that. All right, so where are my Kongs? Donkey, Lanky Forest. Okay. Where was Diddy again? On him. I got Bing from that. Lanky shooting. I don't think hard shooting is turned off. I only picked up one rainbow coin. Oh. All right. You're poor, Bob. Try that again. Ouch. Beep, 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 beep. Give me it. Remember what I said earlier about us needing every move to beat the game? 2 seeds in a row? Yay! Okay. Try to get Diddy first. Three Kongs at an hour is lose the power for 2 days. Unfortunately, I'm super paranoid about charging all my devices. Yeah, I would really prefer if I don't lose internet again. After being without it for, I missed the AP stream because of it. I am glad it's raining though. Back to... Oh, I know. I know what's happening. There's the button. Is this Diddy? No. Okay, I thought that was gonna be Diddy. Okay. Ugh. The guy who hit the pole. Well, LaRock, good news is it's raining again. So there's a chance my internet goes out again. Hooray! Also, this is my second season 5 seed in a row that is apparently just gonna need every move to win. Logically. Chippy Charge is hinted, Way of the Horde, so is Orang Stand, so is Monkey Port. Well, Monkey Port maybe. I needed blueprints to get Tiny. Brand. Okay. Not this, then. I haven't done that in a long time. I have not done that in a hot minute. It has been a long time since I've done that. That was crazy. Where? Okay, I need 2 more of these. If it's not this, then it's guaranteed to be Mini Monkey locked. Okay. All right, so is it just per 5-door temple? Probably should have checked this before I left, but I mean, I got homing ammo out of 5-door temple, so I was like, I mean, logically that could be it. If hard shooting's not enabled, which I don't know if it is or not, I have no idea. So at bare minimum, we know we need at least 1, 2, 3 more moves at bare minimum. No, more than that. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more moves at a bare minimum to just be in go mode. Because LOL, Gorilla Grab, and Rocket Barrel. Lamau. Rocket Barrel has been the last Diddy move I have found in both seats. Okay. This is gonna be Mini Monkey. No. Okay. The fact that I only have one Kong hint is concerning. The fact that I only have a single Kong hint, rather troubling. Stupid motherfucker have donkey. No. No. So it's got to be lanky shooting then. Got to be lanky shooting. Means I need climbing. Just this fairy up here? Okay. Boy, I bet Charles did that immediately before he did anything else after finding fairy camera. You'd think he would go get the key 4 first, but no. He probably got that first. Where am I going? As. Okay. Try this again. Ow. All right. Surely it'll just be in here. Where'd Chooch? I don't know. Probably just hanging out. We got the front door open, so he's probably looking at the rain. What's up, Kelsey? Care about blueprints anymore. Also, I can't even get that one. He'd be looking out the window. Brotherman, please. Oh, okay. Shops, but I need Diddy for that. Diddy is locked behind Mini Monkey? No. Gamers. Gamers. I know where he is. E3? Give me that. Get that off the list. I know where he is. He's not mini monkey locked. He can't be mini monkey locked because peanuts lead to mini monkey. And you're probably wondering, well, all the checks left in factory are locked by mini monkey. The bosses are vanilla. The bosses are vanilla. Which means that there is one additional check here with just Tiny. Okay. So Outer Isles has given me a slam. And guitar.
You stupid piece of shit.
Free him! What's up, Rippy? Thank you for the 5. He could have absolutely ruined my career there. Nope, I shouldn't have went. I thought I could make it. Oh, that sucks. I thought I could make it. RNG's been good. I don't know if this is worth, because he just kind of speeded up. Okay. What's up, rockin' morning? Hello, hello, good to see you. Yeah, him speeding up makes it worth it, but it also just means that you're trying to get ahead of him when in reality you should just be jumping back and forth, because that's also just really fast, jumping back and forth. Hooray! We found him. All right. Rockin', did you finish the bingo? I think you might have told me what time you got. I don't remember. What's up, Woozy? Morning. Yeah, the jump's a bit tighter, yeah. Proud for actually finishing. Hell yeah. I was telling Fu the same thing. After having literally never done a single sitting triple bingo. 430, pretty good. I think that is very impressive. That board was not easy. There was a lot of nuance and shit to it that I honestly, like, the misplays on my part were mainly just coming from like forgetting that you could do certain things certain ways and, you know, pigeonholing myself into lines that I should not have went for, and that was my big mistakes. Fuck you. Oh God. All right. Gamers, good news. Stopped raining, which means my internet likely will not go out. Also grabbing banana. I know you're probably thinking, these aren't coins. Shut up. A lot of people didn't finish because they were like restarting to get the perfect run, and they never did. I mean, the people that got really like the insano times, right? Like the people that were getting like sub-hour and shit, like those people were resetting for the perfect run and got it. So you could see the thought process as to like why it's a viable strategy in that format. But when you're doing like no resets like the brackets are going to be, you're not going to have the opportunity to do that, right? You're not going to have the opportunity to just restart over and over and over again. So I do wonder if like that is potentially like a habit to not have, potentially. I almost think it's worth not even bothering trying to get perfect runs like that, when in reality you're going to be spending the vast majority of the bracket stage not being able to do resets, right? It's just going to be, you get 3 minutes to look at the board and then you got to go. Yeah, brackets are no resets. Brackets are just straight up RTA, first person to finish finishes. So you are, I don't even know if they're necessarily allowing resets, but even if they allowed them, it's not a smart idea to do it, right? So who knows? Who knows what they're gonna allow and not allow? We'll see. Had a bad lightning so bad it killed multiple electronics? Holy shit. What the fuck? Yeah, I would agree. I would agree it makes it a little more fair. Fair in the sense of like there can be upsets, right? Like the likelihood of there being an upset is a lot higher. With there being limitations on how much you can reset. Oh, Lanky, you're so... Okay. All right, so that potentially gives me access to Donkey. That's actually huge. That's logical access to Donkey, I think. Prediction chasing or perfection chasing. Again, I really think that most of the time in a Blueprints bingo format, if you are 1v1 against someone, perfection chasing is not a good strategy. I genuinely feel like if you are in a 1v1 situation with someone in a Blueprints bingo, you should not be chasing like perfect days. Because you're gonna end up wasting more time resetting to get the perfect day than you are like progressing, right? That doesn't mean I'm not smart enough to not go for it. All right, well, fair enough. Get this hint first. Berry. That was pineapple launcher? Oh yeah, this game's got random music, it's got random sound effects, it's got random everything. I hear it, it's gonna happen again. Tons of custom music and stuff. Like right there, we just had Mario Kart. What's up, old school morning? What's up, Rail? Hello, hello. Give me donkey. Okay, so it was homing ammo. Okay. Now we go here. Also Vin Diesel percent. Yeah, you can also check out the music. That's a good shout out, Woozy. You can actually listen to all of the custom music without even playing the video game, which is very cool. IMO. Where am I? All right, I am still things from go mode. This could be Rocket Barrel. In fact, it's probably going to be Rocket Barrel. Based on the other info I have. Yep, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna make the call that I really should be looking at what my helm order is before doing this, but we'll risk it. I'm just gonna have this cook here real quick. This is my cook for potentially key one. Fine. It's fine. Okay. Now this is probably gonna be peanuts. Key 7? Ooh. Potentially just be Mini Monkey?
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh shit. This the one? No, it's not. Hang on. Thank God. Ah. Did he please? No. All right, if this is Mini Monkey, then I have questions. Huh. Interesting. That could just be... Oh, it could be barrel throwing for a boss. Because this isn't gonna be it. Well, no, this could be it, right? Potentially. Oh, all right. Let's just go into the Llama Temple then. We know Llama Temple's required. The same check as before. When we did last seed. Just a basic barrel throwing hint for key 7 sucks. That's stinky. Don't ask. Yeah, don't ask questions you don't want answers. All right. So at the very least, we are still missing 2 moves for go mode, 3 moves for go mode. At the very least. We are also missing key 1. We're missing key 1 and key 7. All but certainly we do not have the instruments we need for Helm. I would be shocked if we did. Another question I don't want to answer. God. I have the hot take. The ones that move slower are actually harder. I don't know why. For some reason, the ones that move really slow are actually harder to hit for me. And I've like, it's always been that way. I don't understand why. But got Mini Monkey now. Oh, no, we don't. Okay. Okay. Dude, are we gonna have another? We're gonna have another situation where that check is required. Yeah, I'm about to go get my Helm order. I'm morbidly curious. Yeah, we're just gonna go now. I am morbidly curious. The PhD cat morning. Oh. Hello. Okay, is this Mini Monkey? Because I need peanuts for it.
Oh, funny.
Get boobed. Ooh, funny. All right, well, we need saxophone or something. Like I said, we are once again back-to-back seeds where we are going to need every move in the game to win, seemingly. Somehow this just keeps happening. Yeah, because my outer aisles. Okay, so key 1 is locked behind a slam. As well as blast, which got me also monkey port got me pineapple so far. Okay. Let me go do this while I think. Jinjo! I was wondering if someone was gonna call it out. Man, Tui should be such a better video game. Tui should be such a better video game than it is. Why they gotta put basically every level beyond Jolly Roger Lagoon? Like, why do any of those levels exist? Do not play AP Tui? We got a Tui AP not enjoyer in that room. I forgot that crate exists. Oh no. I forgot that crate exists. But you have to backtrack all the time? Yeah, but I mean, you can turn a lot of that shit off, right? Just disable a lot of that. Shut up. Oh, fuck. Piece of shit. God damn it. You're talking about normal Tui. I mean, yeah. Normal Tui is, yeah, very, very back heavy. See, the thing though is like, I don't even necessarily dislike that because there's so many like cute little like how the worlds all connect to one another. I think that shit's really cool in Tui. It should have been a little more accessible to do so. But I love how you can like go from Mayhem Temple into Glitter Gulch Mine and Pterodactyl Land into whatever other level. Like, I love that. I love how interconnected all the levels are. But man, did they overcook the
Welcome to bonus stage.
like progression of the game. Canary Mary. Yeah, you push an ice cube off a level and then it cools. Like, I don't know. There's just so many cool things about it. Fuck off. I am asking the seed once again to not require every move in the video game in order to win. Impossible task. Yeah, they did it. I don't know. It was just overtuned. That's all it was. It was just overtuned. They put a little too much on it. You know? Just a wee bit too much. My general take is Tui is a completely reasonable video game until you get to Pterodactyl Land. Even like Jolly Roger's Lagoon, I think is like, it's cumbersome and weird because it's a water level, but I don't think it's bad per se. Once you get to Pterodactyl Land and like Grunty Industries and Hailfire Peaks and like it gets like, holy shit, dude. You think the drop-off happens at Grunty Industries? I mean, I think the drop-off starts at Pterodactyl and then it plummets at Grunty Industry. Just absolutely fucking plummets. Oh, I love ABN seeds, dude. I love them. We love a good ABN seed. Oh, that's right, the crate's not here anymore. Actually, give me this. How often you need to swap on and off. And it just, the level is just complete nondescript. Everything looks the same. There's not like, the areas don't stick out enough, in my opinion. I don't think Tui is a bad video game. I think it has a lot of bad ideas. Like, I just think they weren't told no enough when it came to Tui. That's really what I think it comes down to. I just don't think they were told no enough. And I do think the Hag 1 boss fight is... I think Hag 1 is bad. It's almost like it was just... The end of the game basically turns into, hey, we had this really cool idea for clockwork kazooie eggs, and everything in the late game is basically just gonna revolve around those. we had this really cool idea with Clockwork Kazooie eggs, and we wanted to just implement it as much as we could. What else did I get there? I got trombone there. Okay. Yeah, the fight design, I agree, is like okay. Clockwork Kazooie is so broken if you know how to use it properly. I think the game almost like tries to incentivize you to do it. Like, think of as many busted ass ways as you can to abuse Clockwork Kazooie eggs. Okay, so since we're this is really funny. So on the topic of like banjo games, so coming back from SGDQ, I left my car at my mother's place because she lives like about halfway between where I live and the Pittsburgh airport, which is not, it wouldn't have even been that far of a drive, but I also just didn't want to pay to leave my car somewhere for a week. So when she picked me up from the airport, my mother is a saint. She watches when I'm doing things for SGDQ, but she doesn't really like get it. And when she picked me up from the airport, she said, the first thing she said was, so a run is like when you're playing the game, right? And I was like, yeah, that's like, the runner is the person up on stage performing. And then her follow-up question was, so like, is like Banjo-Kazooie part of this? Because you gotta understand, the only video game my mother has ever played in her entire life was Banjo-Kazooie. The only video game my mother ever played. So she's just like, is Banjo-Kazooie a part of this thing? I was like, sometimes. Not all the time, but like sometimes. Sometimes it is. It was very wholesome. It was very, very funny. I already killed this. I thought I had not killed this. No, my mother's great. She tries to understand to the best of her abilities without me literally just sitting her down and like showing her a speed run. Which like I guess I could do. I don't think she'd be opposed. No, there was ukulele and Tui. Tui was a thing. And we owned a Tui, but my mother never played it. The thing that I guess I think I've told this story before. Banjo-Kazooie was like the first video game my brother and I ever had when we were growing up. It came, like when my parents bought us our N64, they bought that game with it. And that game became like a family event. Like anytime my brother and I couldn't figure out what to do, we'd give the controller to my dad to try to have him figure it out. And believe it or not, when my dad couldn't figure it out, my dad wasn't very good at like the platforming stuff. Like when you had to like jump across really, really tight platforms. Like if you're thinking like think like Treasure Trove Cove near the top, think like, you know, obviously like Click Clack Woods and stuff like that. For some reason, my mother was goated at the platforming. Like she could like, I don't know what it was. She was so good at it. It was crazy. So it literally just became a, which one of us can do the thing that the game is asking us to do. If my brother and I couldn't do it, my dad tried. And if my dad couldn't, my mom tried. What did I get there? What did I get there that would constant? How did saxophone get me? Not saxophone, trombone. Trombone got me saxophone. And that's the logical, yeah. Okay, I understand. I got it. What if my mom couldn't do it? It never happened. We were able to beat the game without that occurring. No joke. I was afraid of the cop. I don't know anything about ukulele, other than I think the general consensus was that it was disappointing. I think that was like the general consensus. At least I thought. Not have climbing. Gamers, I might be asking about the climbing list strats for Donkey Days. If there are any knowers, I could potentially be requesting that information here shortly. If there are any knowers. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna go back for that eventually. Maybe to that information. Surely someone here is. We don't need it just yet. Probably figure it out yourself. I probably could. But if there was like a very precise setup for it, then I would ask. But if it's like easy, then probably just... Okay, so there is a setup. I assume it's probably not that hard. I keep thinking that there's a crate back here. I keep thinking that there's a crate. The song is called Deep Anxiety. The fuck? Oh. Okay, so we are technically 10 GBs away from being in GB Go mode. Can I please swap? Thank you. Kingdom Hearts. Oh! Okay. 50-50 whether or not this is required. Huge. Okay. Holy schmoly. Okay. So I think that logically requires PTT. I think that, I mean, yeah, that would, yeah, of course that logic. Of course that. How the fuck else would you get over there? Okay, so there are still 2 potions inside the 5-door temple. This key 7. I don't like this key 7 situation. Because the only thing I have on the path for it right now is barrels. Which, dude, barrels can be fucking so many things. What's up, nobody morning? First. Ah. Okay. Okay. So it's not in the tree. How's the practice going? We have another kind of... This seed, similar to the first one, basically you need every move in the game in order to win. Kind of how these have been shaking out so far. Need every move. I have not been able to skip much. Especially not logically. Logically, you needed balloon, you needed orang stand, you needed charge, you needed PTT. We need triangle still, we needed saxophone. Logically, you needed trombone. Like, a lot of... Still don't know where climbing is. There's a chance I beat the seed without it. There's a chance. Okay, give me the banana. Oh! Okay, now I just want to fly to the... I don't think Rocket Barrel can lock this. Shockwave doesn't exist. Not yet it doesn't. Not yet it doesn't. Okay. Wouldn't speak so soon. All right, I don't really know what the optimal thing to do here is. Oh, that's okay. That's talking about grab. Is good. Grab doesn't lock anything else. Turn my camera, please. Gamers? I forgot that crate existed. This is a custom locations moment. This is a custom locations moment. Oh, shockwave. Who spoke that into existence? Killer app? Thanks. Thanks for that. Oh, I can't. Hold on. What a song. No! 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 Dude, I know what it is.
Oh, funny.
Okie dokie. Is this gonna be climbing? It's either gonna be climbing or triangle. I should have turn around. Hit this GB. I have shockwave now. So this thing has 2 more potions in it, and I can get all of them. Although I feel like this is going to be the only one that's... And then it's just going to be a situation of... Where the fuck is... That is strictly barrels hinted. That's it. It's just barrels. No other moves. Which means it's just some random fucking boss. Yep. Yep. I am gonna read the rest of my castle hint. If it'll tell me. Yeah, I think we're about to beat this seed without climbing. What? What? So you needed a move to ride right? I think they were working on potentially like having those things require moves. I don't remember if it ever got like done. I don't remember. I feel like I remember Balam talking. I might be crazy. All right, am I just blindly looking for 7 based on nothing but a barrel throwing hint? Yeah, none of these other moves, other than Chimpy Charge, is on the path to 7. Which is, you'd think, good. But it isn't really. I mean, it's either got to be. I feel like it either has to be this. The problem with this key 7 though is because so many moves, because of this gun pathing mini monkey, I feel like there's a chance that we could be getting hit with an either or right now, and it's just very hard, like almost impossible to determine if you are being hit by one. And I can't just go beat Helm either. Unfortunate. But just this? I can't fight the boss yet. Could be this boss. It could be Aztec boss. What else could it be? It could be forest boss. I already checked. I think I checked boss already too. Did I already look at this? Am I crazy? No. Why isn't the number? There it is. Okay, I was like, why isn't the number on screen? Okay, yeah, so it's this. It's Aztec boss. Pretty sure I checked forest and caves bosses. Sorry. It's never shown up for you? Okay, so that's just like a known glitch. Okay. Whatever. I should have just dumped with Chunky. I'm stupid. Nope. Okay. Boss. Well, I guess it could be... Here, turn around. I guess technically it could be this. It could be this. Because Featherbow has not shown up yet, so it could be this. Yep, we're in a Key 7 nightmare. It's mainly because the only move that's being hinted towards 7 is barrel throwing, and nothing else is on the path to Key 7. Beyond Chimpy Charge, which I got in here. So it's just a matter of like, what are the solo barrel throwing locked checks? And the list is not long. So it's like this. I barely have. I checked Forest Boss. I checked Cave's Boss, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I didn't. Ooh, boy. Okay. Okay. We doing? Japes Rock, I did it already. I did that already. Also, it's not path to 7. Based on where I got trombone. Not have this. Donkey.
I fell down.
Oh. Cannon game? Where was Pineapple again? Where was Pineapple? I don't think it can be that. Yeah, Isles Ferry, Upper Creme Isle, which would have meant that testing area would have had to have been path to 7, and it wasn't. Don't think it can be that. Cannon game is feather locked? You mean in Galleon? Featherbow locked? Why? I mean, okay, sure, yeah, I'll go do that. I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna do this first. Guess there's tiny bananas in there, but like a little weird. That one's a little weird. Look at that routing. Look at that. Just roll right in here. Okay. If it's not this, then we'll go back and do cannon game. Man, a feather bow path hint would have gone hard this seed. I can't believe we're gonna beat this seed with almost every move again. It's kind of crazy. The only one I'm not gonna get is climbing. And do I have an idea of where climbing is? It's probably pineapple launcher locked. Probably pineapple. I don't like that. I don't like that. Here, actually, I'm gonna pause real quick. I need to respond to this thing. Sorry, we're trying to schedule blueprints matches. Okay. All right. All right. That sure is Featherbow. God. Okay, so it wouldn't be this guy if that was the case. So if it's not this, is there anything else that is strictly barrels locked? And that's it. Because if not, then that means I need to go get bongos. And bongos locked. Wowee. Wowee. The crate in that crate does not exist. Oh, no, there is a crate down there. I forgot. You're right. There's a crate down there. I forgot. Custom locations. Strikes again. See, this is why we're doing this. love that you can just hold forward and go into japes. It gives me big OOT rando nostalgia, where you're just back walking across Hyrule forever and you can do it with one hand. You could just fucking like, you can just like scroll on Twitter. Send a feet pic, whatever you need to do. What's up, Nick? Morning. Hello. Yes, I also agree, EU Twitter. I also agree. E7? Hey, yo, shout out. Thank you. I forgore. Thank you for that. I completely forgot that was there. All right. So not quite an ABN seed, but it'll be interesting to go through and see what moves weren't required. Let me in. Surely there will be a GB in here, right? Surely there will just be a GB in here. Why do I have to watch this? Oh God, why? Oh, hello. Oh, can I not? There we go. I don't want to touch them. Goofy helm music. All right, what was my helm order again? It was Diddy Chunky. Fucking Diddy. Huh? There it is. It's all turned around. And of course it's Chunky. Uh-oh. It's gonna be really funny when the only GB is the one behind Donkey's door. It's gonna be really funny. Oh yeah, or validation crate also. Dude, dude, the metal in forest that was just a scouring hint that ended up being hunky chunky. That is crazy. Forest metals was just scouring, and that is insane how much hunky chunky was needed this seed. Unreal value without even there being a chunky phase. Oh, there we go. Get in the crate! Not the crate. Get in the barrel. Why is every seed have this minigame? Are you for real coming all the way over here? You are a psychopath. Get stuck over there, idiot. It's got to be the worst 50. I know, right? Only ever happened to me, dude. Insane. Why did I have bongos? I tried to press C up. I didn't have bongos. I started that early. Not breaking the crate, fuck you. You'll never know what's in there. You'll go to bed at night thinking about what was in that crate. I could have. All right, let's win. Hooray! Please. Yeah, so a back-to-back seeds where the lanky llama temple barrel was required definitely convoluted the pathing of this, which was unfortunate. All right, so what is the tech here? Killer app, what is the setup for this? I've never done this before. Is it just like, is it just back? Can you reach it? Okay, all right. I feel like this is a little sketchy with him shockwaving you. You also need to like not do it directly next to it. Otherwise you like glitch out or something. Wow, that is free as fuck. That's crazy. That's a little... That's a little... I mean, climbing is required for so many other things. I think it's... I do wonder where climbing was, though. Where am I climbing? I know I brought up Phil earlier. Man, watching Phil do this for the first time, you do definitely get desensitized to how difficult Tiny Phase is with no lag when you've played thousands of seeds. But man, my dude was going through it. We're gonna get what, like a 235 or something? All right, we are ending on Diddy. Yeah. Here, let me get the spoiler log pulled up. I did make a spoiler log, did I? All right. Let me grab it. All right. The climbing. Okay. I was correct in assuming that it was pineapple locked, because pineapple didn't lock anything else other than, well, no, pineapple locked anyone. It also means that that move is required somewhere. Close enough. All right. Damn it. Can't shoot from here. Boom. Yeah, 235. All right. So, climbing is in chunky tree sniping. So that's why you needed, so one donkey move for donkey phase led to another, which is always the worst. All right, well, thanks anyway, Alexander. Thank you for the 27 months, I appreciate it. All right, so where is Sniper? Castle Donkey Dungeon. So you needed to do Unhinted Dungeon for Sniper for logical access to climbing. All right. Well, we're kind of 0 for 2 on seeds that are not kind of stinky. And I will remember the custom locations. I got owned by 2 custom locations this seed, which honestly, that would have cut down a lot of time on this seed. But regardless, yeah, we'll be doing more of these. So stay tuned, YouTube.